Was Doom 2 Hell on Earth a blatant, greedy cash grab made by id Software to capitalize on the immense popularity of its predecessor? That's what ex-Doom developer Sandy Peterson stated a month ago on his Twitter account. Doom 2 was a quick cash grab to use some assets from the first Doom and give the designer something to do while Quake was being built. So when I complain about Doom 2, please note that I am fully aware that Quake was well worth it. Do you agree with this statement or nah? Please let me know that in the comment section. This tweet opened Pandora's box. Even John Romero, the man that hopes everyone is well, didn't hope Sandy was well. Doom 2 followed a long pattern of id development. It was a retail sequel to our previous game, just like Spirit of Destiny was a retail release for Wolf 3D. Same with our King games, it wasn't a cash grab or something to keep us busy. Of course, the whole community began banging up on Sandy for his hot take, and as I was witnessing this one-sided massacre, a little thought began whispering in my head. Just how much did Doom 2 innovate in reality? By today's standards, can it be considered a quick cash grab and a lazy sequel? I mean, Overwatch 2 is getting fucked by its community thanks to being one of the laziest cash grabs and sequels in existence. So in today's video, we're going to analyze if Doom 2 can really be considered a quick cash grab made by id Software. So grab your super shotgun and let's repenter our way straight into this. Before we begin, if you think that Doom 2 is not a cash grab, leave a like on this video, I want to know your opinion. And also use code MIDNIGHT on Gamersubs. Now, one of the main points of this whole argument is that Doom 2 was developed alongside Quake as a quick cash grab to capitalize on the ridiculously big popularity of Doom. But this whole argument starts crumbling down when John Romero reveals that no, Doom 2 was the main focus of id Software at the time, and they didn't start working on Quake until after Doom 2 was released the 10th of October 1994, exactly 10 months after Doom was released, making this statement false. But still, just how much did id Software innovate with Doom 2 in reality? Well, it's a pretty complicated answer, so I'll do my best. Surprisingly enough, id Software managed to add some really refreshing new things to its sequel, but also took away some cool features from it that just made no sense at all. In terms of content, Doom 2 added 7 new demons to its roster, 8 if you count the Wolfenstein Nazi soldiers, increasing the original roster of demons from a mere 10 to a staggering 18 different demonic enemy types. Some of the most iconic video game enemies of all time came from the release of Doom 2. The Revenant, Arachnatron, Hell Knight, Pain Elemental, Mancubus, and the Archfall are all icons on the video game industry, and definitely evolved the way we played Doom 28 years ago. The Revenant was a quick bastard that had the ability to two-shot you with his rockets. The Pain Elemental threw lost souls at you, dealing damage and filling the arena with more demons at the same time. Fuck you. The Mancubus was a big, slow tank with huge arm cannons that dealt critical damage. The Archfall used a hit scan attack when he spotted you, dealing a ton of freaking damage, and also had the ability to reanimate dead demons. The Arachnatron was just a smaller spider mastermind, and instead of having a minigun, he had a plasma cannon, and the Hell Knight was just a weaker version of the Baron of Hell, but strong enough to really change the course of the combat when he spawned. Because the Arachnatron and Hell Knight were smaller, weaker versions of past bosses on Doom, they spawned more frequently, making a lot of combat encounters harder. Without that addition to the roster, the heavy demon category on Doom Eternal would simply not exist. Thanks to this increase on the enemy roster, the maps on Doom 2 had more open areas. Instead of the claustrophobic, somewhat linear hallways we had on the original Doom, the maps on Doom 2 featured bigger combat arenas, a more non-linear design where you could get lost pretty quick if you didn't know what the hell you were doing, with some unconventional puzzles here and there. Thing is, however, that a lot of Doom fans preferred the more condensed linear design of the original Doom maps than the unconventional design of Doom 2. Sandy Peterson developed 19 out of 28 maps for Doom and 17 out of 30 maps for Doom 2. And according to the community, his maps are considered one of the weakest selling points for Doom 2.
Ironic.
Instead of separating all the levels in 3 episodes like the original, clearly stating where the player is at the moment and actually showing you an overhead view of where your player is in real time when beating each level, id Software decided to go with the generic design of just enumerating each map from 1 to 32 and replaced that cool mechanic where it showed where the player was heading at the end of each mission with just a background, which I do like, by the way. This shit is iconic. But I prefer the original way more, and it's especially weird when you consider that Quake did respect what the original did and separated all the maps into 3 different episodes. Do not get me wrong, Doom 2 also separates all 32 maps into 3 different episodes, but it's not there for you to see. The only way to know is by looking at the skybox. The game is separated into 3 sections: UAC levels, city levels, and hell levels, all with their corresponding skybox. id Software also added a new weapon, the Super Shotgun, which basically became the weapon of choice for Doom Guy. And I am not kidding, every single piece of promotional material for New Doom has Doom Guy rocking a double-barrel shotgun.
This is my boomstick!
And a new power-up as well, the Megasphere, which gave the player full armor and full health. When you put all of these mechanics together, you can see that no, Doom 2 was not a lazy sequel to gain a quick buck. It added all of the iconic enemies we know today, it gave us the Super Shotgun, the most badass weapon in existence,
You got that?
and also the icon of sin. Yet, and please correct me if I'm wrong, but Doom 2 is the only id Software game where they use the same engine as the previous game, and you can see that pretty quick. Both games look exactly the same, so in that regard it can be considered a lazy sequel, even though it is not. Even if Doom 2 was just developed in 10 months, and even if id Software didn't change the formula for the game that much, Doom 2 definitely helped the franchise skyrocket to new heights and gave us some of the most iconic things the franchise has to offer. So in that regard, Doom 2 is a good sequel. It did a lot of good things for the franchise in general, and the influence and ripples of its effects can be felt even to this day, 28 years later. Thank you for watching this video.
Ya cállate, estúpido perro, me cago.
But anyways, my friends, please let me know what you think about this video down in the comment section. Leave a like if you did, and a dislike if you disliked the video. It is completely fine. To be fair, when I replayed Doom 2 for this video after the 8th, 9th map, I was like, god damn it. And so anyways, my friends, I'll see you in my next video about Ultra Kill. Adios. Bye.